to approve or amend the agenda. You guys have anything? And
Mr. Chairman, through you to the board, since a member does have to leave and we need a quorum, I would ask that number 3 under the town administrator's report, which is the approval of the purchase and sales agreement for the old central fire station, be taken up first. It should only take a moment.
yeah, just take a moment. So we're going to do that just for everybody who has an agenda. We're going to do that first because Selectman Luca has to leave and I have to recuse myself. So just a couple announcements. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
As amended.
As amended.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Yes. Chair says aye. The amendment is approved. Thanks, Gary. Just a couple announcements. The parking ban, which is incredibly important right now, more than probably it ever has been in town, needs to be enforced, and hopefully everybody's been helping out. And I think it's been worked out pretty well. Third quarter taxes were due Monday, February 2nd, so that was yesterday. So if you didn't get them in, you're late. And Susan, you extended that a little bit because of the closing of town hall?
Yeah, because
Okay.
of closing and the weather, we did extend it.
Okay.
So.
Dog license are due March 31st, and the clerk's office will be closed on Thursday, February 5th for off-site training. Meetings only will be posted by assistant tax collector due to the busier times for taxes. All other clerk business will be deferred to after town clerk assistant return. What's that?
We'll be back Friday.
Thanks for joining us
Just
at the
Monday.
table.
Hey, well,
Also, real quick, this was kind of surprising to me. A member of it was the Zoning Board of Appeals, correct? Mr. Hall, who had come in and actually started working with Mark to reduce some roads. Nice gentleman. We appointed him just in June or something, right?
June or something like
Yeah, passed away pretty suddenly, I think. And I'd like to, if everybody would, take a moment of silence to recognize Mr. Hall and his service to the town and the community. So if we could have just a brief moment of silence for Mr. Howard Hall, it would be appreciated. Thank you, everybody. And thank you to Mr. Hall for serving in the town. All right, so we're going to move up just real quick. Mr. David Mahar, Economic Community Development, approval of the, it says CBG.
Yeah, it's actually under my report.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Approval of purchase and sales of the old Central Fire Station.
Yep.
So I have a business relationship with a gentleman that is looking to purchase it, so I will be recusing myself from any talk of this, so that's why we moved it up. So I'm going to step away from the table and let Janice run
that,
the...
Gary.
Yeah, you got that, Janice? You can...
Madam Chair, through you to the board. In your packet, you have the purchase and sales agreement between the Town of Ayer and GS Holdings LLC for the sale of the old Central Fire Station located at 14 Washington Street in the amount of $60,000. $5,000 per the agreement has already been paid to the town as deposit. Upon approval by vote of the Board of Selectmen in signature of this purchase and sales agreement, the GS Holdings will pay $55,000 to the town, and then that will conclude the $60,000, which will go to the general fund. The purchase and sales agreement has been developed over the last 2 months between Ayer's Town Council and GS Holdings attorney, and is correct to form. I just wanted to point out real quick through the chair that if you look on the first page under for the title deed, section H talks about the buyer is currently pursuing CPC funding, which is their right to do through the town, in the amount of $75,000, and he's looking for this funding to make historic preservations to the property. I just want to make it clear that the way that this is structured, that is contingent upon town meeting. Whether town meeting decides to approve that funding, well, ultimately the CPC, but then town meeting, that's contingent upon them. But the Exhibit C of the purchase and sale agreement, through the negotiations of the lawyer, lists approximately 18 different historic elements of the structure that the developer is going to preserve, so the general look and so forth. So I just wanted to clarify that piece, as it was a little confusing under section H, that the awarding of CPC funds is not contingent on the sale. It was never part of the RFP or the sale, and that the buyer is obligated by the request for proposal, the RFP, and this purchase and sale agreement to do those historic components.
Okay. Yes, Gary?
Robert, so that would mean a historic preservation restriction on the building?
Pardon?
The
Yeah,
historic preservation restriction
yes.
would come on the building
Right, with the
with the CPC funds?
correct.
Okay. I make a motion that Town of Ayer sign purchase and sale agreement with GS Holdings, Great Road in Littleton, as outlined in the purchase and sale agreement presented by the town administrator.
Seconded? All in favor?
I'm in favor of discussion.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm in favor. Aye.
Oh, aye.
Okay. Carly has 2 copies for you to sign. Okay, thank you.
And I get my balloons?
You will get your balloons. Okay.
Let me just get my bearings here. So we're going back to, do public input for us?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
You can yield to the clerk.
Yes. Ready? We would like to recognize Mr. Ernest Blassetti, is that how you pronounce it, Blassetti? For the Boston Cane presentation. I'm going to defer to the clerk who worked on this, and we can go from there.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Through you to the board. I'd like to welcome Mr. Blassetti, his family, friends, and guests to this special evening. Thank you all for braving the elements and finding, hopefully, a place to legally park. Tonight we have gathered to present a great honor from our town, but most importantly, to give recognition to a beloved father, grandfather, great-grandfather, neighbor, friend, and truly one of Ayer's finest, Mr. Blassetti. Although he's better known as Ernie to most of us, always offering a greeting of hello with a smile and friendly wave as he observes the Main Street traffic at his bench, or pedaling his bike through town to Pond Street to indulge in friendship, conversation, and lunch. It's hard to believe someone with such energy and youthful spark could be the recipient for this evening. So just some background on the Boston Post cane. The Boston Post cane tradition was established in 1909 by the Boston Post newspaper. A special cane was presented to the Board of Selectmen in 431 towns in New England to be presented as an honor to each town's oldest resident. The holder of the cane must be 90 years old and reside in the town of Ayer for a minimum of the last 20 years, which, as we know, Mr. Blassetti, you have done that. The term resident refers to a person who has physically resided at a fixed, permanent, and principal home in the town of Ayer. So a notice was placed with the local media by the Boston Post Cane Committee seeking nominations for residents that meet the eligibility requirements. The nominations are reviewed in the town clerk's office, and the recommendation for a recipient was forwarded to the office of the Board of Selectmen. The Board of Selectmen's office notified the recipient, and upon his acceptance of this honorable recognition, we gather today to present this honor to Mr. Ernest Blassetti. Mr. Blassetti will be presented with a replica of the cane that he will keep at his residence, and the original cane is kept in the town clerk's vault. So before we actually present Mr. Blassetti, I invite his daughter Tam to speak, and if anybody wanted to say a few words after we invite anybody, if you wanted to just give them a brief recognition. So Tam? Sure, right here's fine.
I'll speak up so you can hear this.
Yes, because
My father has 4 daughters. I'm the oldest. Kayla's here, she just disappeared. Speak up. Okay, I'm Tam, Kayla is here and Joanna is here. Our sister Tina couldn't be here because two of her grandchildren, babies, are sick, and she and her husband had to be with them in Rhode Island, so she's not here, otherwise she would dearly love to be here. And I've written something because I didn't think I would remember anything.
Did she use the mic?
Yeah, that mic doesn't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
more. It's
that
more
mic's
for.
more for the TV.
That's more for TV. Just talk loud.
I wasn't on yesterday. Can't hear you.
I love it.
Okay. We're honored, can you hear me now? We're honored to be here for you, to receive this prestigious award, and very thankful to the Selectmen and women for celebrating your life. I think part of our dad's success is his interest in the outdoors and his wish to be active. For all these years, he's had a vegetable garden, loves to fish, take walks, and to ride his bicycle, which is no small feat going down the hill into town and back up again. You hear me? He loves sports, and in his day was a pretty good ball player, so I hear. He taught us all how to throw a ball. You especially love the Red Sox and watch all the games on TV or listens to them on the radio. We've been trying to get him into the 21st century by updating his television, but without much success. Why get a new one when this one works perfectly well, is his thought. You hear me? Our dad takes care of his health, keeping up with medical appointments and eating nutritionally, including having oatmeal just about every morning. And there's probably a lesson in that for all of us. I try. Winter makes getting out much more difficult, and there are not the Red Sox to watch. So a highlight in our dad's day has been going to the senior center for lunch as often as he can. We're thankful to Ayer for providing that wonderful opportunity for people to get out and come together. It's a comfort and a help. Part of the success of having a long life are the friends and family who gather round and enrich us. We're grateful and thankful to our Blassetti extended family, the cousins and aunts and uncles and their families who care about our dad and look in on him to see that he's okay. It means a lot to us that he has help close by and that he knows he is cared for. Hear me? I think he'd still be out shoveling if he could, and probably still is for all we know. We appreciate that nice people keep an eye on him. We're very thankful to Alice Langford, our father's longtime friend and helpmate. Alice, you are the best friend anybody could have. My father and we all would be lost without you. So here's to our father for a long life and years ahead. We look forward to having Willard Scott announce your 100th birthday on the Today Show in a year and a half. Wow. We're proud to honor you. You are a kind and generous father, and we love you.
That was beautiful.
Did anybody?
3 more weeks spring training.
3 more weeks left?
Spring training.
I was down
You going,
there
Daddy?
for 14 years.
Really? That's
When they
awesome.
were down the road.
Yeah.
Winter Park, Winter Haven.
Bob, did you want
I've
to
been
say
around
something?
a little bit.
That's an understatement.
Day to day, get up in the morning, go down and eat. This kind of a weather, I have to stay home. And to make worse, my car screwed up. I had no car.
We could stay all night and do this.
Without the car for a while. And use the van. They're very helpful down there at the senior citizen. place. If you need help, they're better for you. And the food is excellent. What can you do? Fortunately, I'm able to do the things I want to do, except I don't have the car, and I'm not worried when I go on the car, for now. See what happens in the summertime. So, go where I want to go. But I notice now it's, with the weather as such, I don't dare go out in the afternoon. And I do shovel snow. What else can you do? It's
good exercise.
On the porch and see the sidewalk. I have my good friend Marky Guilfoyle and his brother John Guilfoyle. They're pretty good with the shovel. I don't want to do too much. I want to save a little bit for them. You know how it is. And my nieces are all good to me. So I got to thank them all. They figure that I'm the oldest person in the family and I need the help. I bought the Powerball ticket today.
Ooh.
317 million. What do I have to do to it? I won $5, I think. I buy it every week. I win $5, so somebody's got to win. And if you buy the ticket, you might win. You gotta buy the ticket.
Can't win if you don't play.
That's what I do, day to day.
Well, congratulations, sir. I know Bob wants to say something on your behalf.
I hear you.
Oh, Ernie,
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Ernie, I got invited to come down, I just wanted to
One brought it
say,
up with his father and
well, really, that's the
another
very
Red
truth.
Sox fan.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the Blazzetti family, the Gardner family, have been friends for over 100 years. Ernie and my dad were the very best of friends. Matter of fact, small fact, probably nobody really knows. Ernie actually saw Babe Ruth play live. Him and my dad.
Oh, wow. We could keep him here all night.
Yeah, I
This would be great.
And then, Ernie, of course, was
Best meeting
the
we've
son
had in a
of
long time.
Henry Ayer, who was born, Blazzetti, born in Italy and immigrated over here. You know, he's really the epitome of the best of the greatest generation. Hardworking, went off to World War II, was in a boat that was torpedoed, and he got rescued. You know, just things that probably Ernie would never really tell you about his background, things of that nature. Came home, got married, 4 lovely daughters, including Tina, who was a classmate of mine at Ayer High School. Can't be here tonight, as Ernie said. Ernie is a great Red Sox fan. Always went to spring training. And Ernie, this summer, you and I are going to go to Red Sox game. Yep, we're going to drive down. We'll park right behind the Green Monster. It'll be about a 2-minute walk right in there. We'll go down and see a game together. Okay, it may not be the Yankees. Ernie and Joe always used to go see the Yankees play in the 50s. They had a great love for the Yankees because of the Italian heritage, but he's really a Red Sox fan at heart. I just wanted to say, Ernie, it's been a wonder and a privilege for me to be friends of the Blazzetti family with Billy and Johnny and Tina, all my old classmates and whatever. You know, you've been such a great friend to me, and you know, I love you like a dad.
Thank you. I want to say something. Bob brought up the ship that I was on in Kentucky. When we were coming down from Shirley, there was a big moon out tonight. The biggest moon that you might say that I saw in 42. On the rowboat out in the ocean. And it was bright as it is in the daytime with a moon like this one, about 8 or 9 o'clock. And it brought all these memories back to me when Bob mentioned something about it. That moon tonight is like the one in the last day of June, I think it was. And even though it's night, you could see everything around you. I was just hoping I wouldn't see a German submarine. We survived. But that's what happened tonight coming home from Leominster. That big moon that's out there. I don't remember seeing anything like that since the night that I was in a
bright.
rowboat in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on a boat. Quite a night. Memories keep coming back to you, you know? Memories keep coming back. No matter if you can't walk, can't hear, or they want me to go get a hearing aid. I don't think I need a hearing aid. Talk to me, I can hear them.
You're fine.
The people that don't speak loud now.
All right.
I went to church, I
Well-
asked the people in the back of me if they could hear the minister. No. They hear the speaker. See how it is? Don't say because you're old, you miss these things. You're old because people are not realizing to do what you need have done to you. Like the senior citizens down there, if you don't have a car, they'll come and get you. How can you beat it?
Well,
All you have to do is want to live.
well, Ernie, if you can hear me, it's a great. It's a testament to you how full this room is. It obviously shows your character, which we've seen tonight. I could talk to you all night. I can tell. Maybe sometime we can, but on behalf of the Board of Selectmen, we are incredibly happy to have you and your family here and to give you this award. So I want to thank you for being a part of this town and the community.
Graduation now, I'm all excited.
Take a picture?
Yeah. You get a picture with the board.
Oh, hey.
I should just cancel the meeting.
I'm telling you. There's nothing else on there yet.
Yeah, she can get a ride home.
If I have to,
She'll get it right.
We'll get a picture.
It'll probably be delayed anyway.
She'll understand.
I'd like to see it.
Ernie, will you try getting a picture with the board of selectmen?
Ernie, what do you do? You don't need that cane.
He loves it.
I get everything from money.
After you get that Powerball tonight, you
Sorry. That's all right.
I know.
Ernie, who's better, DiMaggio or Williams?
Smile again.
I know, I had to
In Boston, Williams.
Good call on that one.
Overall,
Your own property.
DiMaggio.
All right.
You gotta go with the Italian.
You know what the top salary was? You won't believe this. $100,000.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they were loaded.
That was the top.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now, wait a minute.
1,000.
Bob,
8,000. But,
what was Williams' top salary? 100,000?
Yeah, 100,000.
Mention that. And that's what the winners got for, in the baseball season. They got 97,000.
a lot more than I make. Sir?
I make
Pleasure.
more in my pension
And they make,
than I made when I was working.
and who's delivering that check?
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
Post office.
Oh,
I
please.
was thinking over
Yeah, you
$50,000.
need a little Christmas card.
We gotta get rolling.
I got a Christmas card that came in.
Are you gonna stay over here?
Yeah, I had to see it on one. A Christmas card arrived late. It was mailed from Arizona.
It came today?
It got, no, it was about 2 weeks ago. It came to me via Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Thank you, Ernie. Nice to see
I
you.
used to come here years ago when I was in high school in the wintertime.
See you guys.
Thanks, Gary. Safe, Gary. It's a little slick
Yeah.
out there. Yeah.
So you probably knew my aunt and uncle from Brown's Drugstore.
Thank you. Chris, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Susan. See you soon.
See you guys.
Oh, the sense of.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Ernie. It was a pleasure. It's the most fun
This was fun.
most fun I've had here in a
Thank
while.
you.
Drive safe, Gary. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Gary.
Now I'll talk to you.
I have to turn this over and done.
Thank you so very much.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
thank you. That was delightful.
Absolutely love this town, and the town has been wonderful, wonderful.
No, he
Yeah.
he was a pleasure, and I could have talked to him all night. So.
Oh, he was a delight.
Oh, really? Wow.
He had a new audience for new stories.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome. Wow, it's a testament to him, huh? Look at all those people.
Oh, that was a delight.
I thought there might be some people here in the public input. Thanks, Bob.
You can have
Yeah.
your microphone
Nice to see you.
Long time since I've been the selectmen.
Oh, good to see you. I'll see you soon at basketball, I hope. Also plays basketball and plays well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun.
that was
That
very
was a
well
lot
done.
of
The
fun.
committee did a
Everybody
nice
left.
job.
I don't know David. We'll wait for David and.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah, that's why I was waiting to see if anybody was coming back in. Carly, you wanted to see if there's anybody out there for public input, just in case there. Thanks. Let's give it a second in case anybody. Just to do that with my grandmother. Go over and just talk about all the stories, and it was just fantastic.
Yeah.
Hit him? Yeah,
No
no,
kidding.
he was a character.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it. Is anybody here under public input? Just quickly, I want to add the DPW is doing a phenomenal job, in my opinion. Plowing snow, I did it for 20 years, is not just driving around in the truck. It is an incredibly taxing job on your body and sleeping, deprived sleeping, which essentially they haven't slept in 2 weeks. So I know there's been some complaints about this and that, but I want to commend them on doing, I think, a great job. I've been in several other towns, and these guys have been on top of it. Before the blizzard, Mr. Jasperson convened a meeting with Chief Murray, myself, well, I attended, and Robert, and all the department heads that were in emergency. It was a great plan. Everybody was in contact. I know we were in contact with the selectmen if anything came up, and we were in constant contact of things going on and things breaking and what we could do, and I want to commend them for that. They're probably going to work all night tonight, so, and I also want to say that people who have shoveled the driveway, you're probably going to get buried in again when they push the snow back. Don't call and complain, because it needs to be done, and they're doing their best. So I just wanted to bring that up and give them my hats off to them for their efforts, and it sounds like we're getting more snow tomorrow night possibly, so.
I've heard that there's a possibility of, for Thursday.
A lot.
They're thinking that substantial.
Yeah, so downtown is scheduled to be
So-
clean tomorrow evening, weather permitting. It was supposed to be done last night, so they're doing their best, but we have to give them sleep sometimes too, so. Anyway.
I just want to echo what you said. I think that I concur with everything you just said. They've done a wonderful job.
Yes, so I mean, we all have different ways of doing things, and we might not agree on things, but I really do. I think Doug's done a good job, and I think his guys have done great, so I commend them for that. I know they with the fire last night, they were down there plowing the road before the fire trucks got there, so everybody could get in. So it's been a team effort, so I commend everybody involved. So anyways, there's my public input. So let's, David and Alicia.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Same here. So this is our last time with you before the submission of the grant, which will actually be February 13th, so that's a week from Friday. And these are some, as they say, quote-unquote, housekeeping situations, where basically we have three things that we would like you to take a look at. Basically, you will give us the approval to submit the grant, that's number one. Second is the approval of the guidelines, which we basically have been using, but we took this opportunity to make sure they were updated, both through the consultant and through CDBG. And then finally, depending on the situation, authorizing the chairman or an alternate to sign any documents, which probably, in most cases for major grants, the some kind of chief officer of the town signs in their handwriting the document itself, which is then, as Robert knows, with a procurement or something like that, put as part of the package with the
So
actual
any of us, selectmen or Robert?
Correct, yep.
Okay.
Right, so, basically, we just need into the minutes, and I don't even really think, we probably needed a motion to be able to approve the submission of the grant, and also of the guidelines that we had presented to you earlier from the board. But nothing to have to be signed at this point.
No,
You
but
did want
an
that.
approval for, somebody to sign it
Right,
when
and
it's
that,
ready.
yeah, right.
So the board's voted on it and approving the signature now.
So you need a motion, what do you need the motion
That's
for
what I was just
exactly?
gonna
All three of those things.
Right.
You need, okay, so wait, you need a motion to approve
The C,
the request.
Correct.
Yes.
So they submit the grant.
You need a motion to approve the guidelines,
Correct.
and you need a motion authorizing someone.
Or whoever, do you want the chair?
Do you,
What
or do you
think,
need it
Robert?
to be a specific person?
Probably
No.
should be the chair.
The chair or.
Whatever you prefer.
or the
The
Yeah.
town
it's just-
administrator.
Yeah, I just need to know for the motion.
Yeah.
The chair or the town administrator.
When are they gonna be ready? Sign.
Probably the 12th.
They're shooting.
Why don't we authorize Robert?
Oh, yeah, I was
Because
just
I'm
gonna
not
say,
here
that'd
very
probably be
often, and I
easier.
think if
It'd
that's
probably
okay
be
with you,
easier.
I
No,
think
it's
it's
just fine.
And
as
be
long
more
as-
expedite him a
time.
little
It
bit
makes no
better than
difference.
chasing me
Okay.
down.
Just as long as it's something that obviously the board approves of together,
Sure.
and actually would work for us, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
You got that?
I think so.
I'll help you
Okay.
along.
Just make it short and
All right.
sweet, that's all.
Okay, so, number one, make a motion that the FY 2015 Massachusetts CDBG Community Development Fund grant request be approved for submittal.
Sounds good. Yeah, second? Want to do it all at once, or
Yeah,
each
that's fine.
time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I make a motion for the approval, that the Board of Selectmen approve the Air Housing Rehabilitation Program guidelines as presented in the packet.
I second the motion.
Okay. And I make a motion that the Board of Selectmen authorize the town administrator to sign all the documents related to the submission of the FY 2015 CDBG application.
Second. Everything you needed, Alicia and David? Okay. Call the vote. Janice?
No discussion?
We can discuss if you'd like.
No, Gary did that to me.
We'll bring Ernie back.
Aye.
Aye. The chair says aye. All the motions by Selectman Livingston are passed, and you guys are ready to go.
Thank
That's
you
great,
very
fine.
much.
Hey, I have a quick question. Is this something that we could, like, we have the Sandy Pond Schoolhouse coming in, and I know, is this something that could be used for that, or?
I'm not sure, what is the Sandy Pond Schoolhouse coming in for?
We're just, and I haven't really, we're gonna come in and talk. I wanna help them, because I think it's a historic part of Ayer,
Right,
and they do what they can, but they're not funded.
right.
So I'm trying to see if we can help as a town to help clean up the property and,
Right.
and promote that beautiful schoolhouse.
Unfortunately, probably not, for
Okay.
on the CDBG
Yep.
situations. You wanna say something?
No, what, you told me rural development or something like that.
Well, yeah, that's.
Well, I guess I'm asking, is there anything that you may be able to come up with that we might be able to help them with, or
That is a different, of
Okay.
course, that's something we can definitely look into.
yeah, because we have them coming in the 17th, and I think we're going to try to collaborate and make that. I mean, it's a beautiful place, but it needs some
Right.
trees cut, and they have an open house once a year, but I think they could use it more, and I think they'd like to, but it's just they're doing their best, but I think the town should help them in some way. But anyways, I was just didn't know. If
I'll
there's
reach
any
out to
grant.
someone in the committee.
Yeah, if you could,
Right.
just so we have something for the 17th.
I would think
and-
Ms. Baronimus, I think, might be on it, and
Okay.
I'll see what common ground there might be to be able to look into some directions.
Yeah.
Well, maybe even try and do something townwide as a sponsorship for the situation as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We could actually put something bona fide together for them
Mhm.
that we could do outreach to.
And obviously, I don't know what they want, but
Right.
I think they want help. I think they're excited about coming here. They came once before, and obviously, I've championed that, cleaning that up, and it's just a beautiful spot. It just
Right.
needs to be
Most
opened up a
definitely.
little bit. So, anyway, so if there's anything you can come up with between now and the 17th that might help them, with grants or whatever, that'd be, if you don't mind, be fantastic.
I'll look into it for them.
Yeah, no, thank
obviously,
you, David.
and to let them call me as far as being a conduit to be able to help them with any questions.
All right. No, that's great. Sorry to catch you off guard with
Oh,
that.
no,
but,
that's fine.
all right, guys, got anything else?
No, that's it.
Things still percolating on the economic front in terms of
Always.
tire kickers and.
Things are a little slow right now with
Well,
construction.
it's everything's
As you
slow right
probably
now with
know.
construction. It's just you
Right.
can't move and do anything. So, but there's still interest in the Hannafords and things are
Oh,
still
yes, very much so.
okay because you're being very secretive about it.
I
So I
know.
kind of like it.
I can tell you that they actually sent a consultant in last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
The gentleman was from Pennsylvania. He was a former grocery store owner, and he's been hired by the particular grocery store chain.
You gonna tell us?
We don't know. Well, we can
Oh,
honestly say.
oh, really? Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. But
Well,
Alicia,
kinda makes it
I
exciting.
gave him the whole air pitch, and sure, lo and behold, Ms. Christie comes back and she gives him the whole consumer outlook on why we need it, and basically buried my argument and made the best case for her as a shopper.
Just step
of why-
aside from now on.
exactly.
Yeah, so I learned, behind every great man is a greater woman. So that was perfect.
So there's some promising things
Yes, there
there?
was an actual consultant from out of state
That's
asking
great.
us for some more stuff, and
That's
actually.
great, because
Mr.
they're
Val-
closed now, right?
Yes.
As of
Yeah.
last week?
Mr. Valenti helped us with some information for them as a matter of fact
All
today.
right, no, that's fantastic. So
Good.
keep us posted on that.
Yeah.
I know a
Okay.
lot of people are asking, and I know you're working on it, so that could be a huge deal. And
It's kind of exciting that it's a secret, you know?
well, what's kind of exciting, honestly, I agree. There's a lot of interest in this town,
Yeah.
and it's it takes forever sometimes. But I mean, there's tire
Right.
kickers all the time. I mean, from the Walgreens doing a traffic count to the CVS
Right.
wanting to go over.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
it's just
yeah.
Yep.
and it's good.
This company's doing a lot of due diligence
Good.
for the situation, believe it or not, because I think that shows their level of seriousness,
Absolutely.
Towards the situation, that when they come, they plan to stay, so they
Good.
want to
And,
put
and
it.
it's remarkable to me that I hope they don't look as Ayer. I mean, you're looking at Ayer, Devon's, that part of Groton,
Oh, no,
Shirley.
there's
There's nothing here. I mean,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
unless you go to Shaw's or
Yeah.
Tamulas.
We
Right.
definitely,
Even Groton would
we
come
definitely use
Yeah,
the
great.
regionalism of our area and us
Yeah,
being
no,
the
great.
central hub of that regionalism. Really, there's not, half of Littleton really doesn't have anything. All of Harvard really doesn't have. Shirley doesn't have.
No, I
Right.
Groton
agree.
has on
Exactly.
one side. So there's a really big slice of the pie that we become the central situation for. So definitely, that's one of our better attributes
Yeah.
and bigger attributes for. Don't take our population. You take everything within.
Correct.
X
Yeah,
amount
people
of
will
time.
drive for a good grocery store.
Oh, yeah,
And,
definitely.
it could be a cornerstone for other things, development.
That's the intention.
Yeah.
as Robert can
Yeah,
attest
no,
to as
absolutely.
well.
Robert's been saying that for a while. And in the Air, and it's funny, I obviously I'm in the building trade, but I hear it all the time. Is there any land in Air? People want to build in Air. People want to move to Air. They want to. So I mean, it's great to hear because I hear it all the time. So it's good for all of us.
Right.
But
That's
the town
definitely-
is hot, and hopefully it can continue. So hopefully you have some good news and names for us the next time we
Yeah.
see it.
I know. We're getting
hope so,
excited.
too.
We're getting
I
excited.
kind of look stupid.
No,
I don't know, but
no,
I really, truthfully, Boy
No,
Scout sign,
you just
Eagle
get-
Scout of the Year. I don't know
You're getting the
name of the company.
you're getting the rumor mill going. You go on Facebook.
I
It's a
really
market
do.
basket. It's the Wegmans. It's
Yeah.
this. It's that. So no, I appreciate it, David. and
It's
Alicia.
okay, no, our pleasure. Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Good to see you. Drive carefully. It's getting a little icy out.
Yeah, take care.
So we need to open the 2000. Wow, that means spring's coming, right?
Oh, yeah.
Opening of the 2015 annual town meeting warrant. So do we just open it?
Yeah,
or we vote?
Mr. Chair, the board would just vote
Okay.
to open the warrant.
All right, I'll make a motion, seeing this is the two of
Okay.
us. I will make a motion to open the official 2015 annual town meeting warrant.
Seconded.
All in favor, Janice?
Aye.
Chris? Aye. Motion is approved. The town meeting warrant is now officially open. And do we have a close date yet on when articles can be submitted, or we're gonna?
Not,
wait till we
not
closer to
yet.
the
What
date?
we'll do, Mr. Chair, through you to the board is, tomorrow, we'll post that the warrant is open, the new warrant submission system that the board approved. We'll
Yeah.
have that form for residents.
No, that's great.
Folks that are looking for public citizens petitions, we'll have it all together in one spot, and we're going to put a web page on the website just related to town meeting.
Awesome.
So,
Do we have a date yet? Do we
yeah,
have any-
town meeting is scheduled to commence on Monday, May 11th,
man.
2015, at 7 PM.
And I believe the moderator is gonna have that at the new auditorium. I think-
That was my understanding.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean,
thinking of
yeah.
having the smaller one here in the fall, and I think it's a great idea, and have the bigger one down there.
That's actually a good idea.
I
That
like
way
it too.
you still use the Great Hall,
Yep.
because it's nice using it.
Yep, and then we have air conditioning down there if it gets warm, so
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
So,
All right,
Great. All right.
spring's coming. Robert, you're up.
Yep, just very briefly, in the interest of time under the administrative update, the budget process is well underway and is really the administration's real focus from now leading up to town meeting. The capital planning committee had a series of meetings and completed their work and made their formal recommendations on FY16 capital, and I think it was a
Yeah,
very positive.
If you don't mind, I'd like to comment on
yeah,
that. That
you-
was, it was enjoyable. Mary was on it, myself, Robert. I felt that was it was a good committee. We had a lot of good discussions back and forth and ideas, so it was, everything that we looked at and approved and didn't approve was very well thought out, and I enjoyed it a lot, actually. It was some good discussion and some good ideas, so I want to thank everybody for that. I think, Mary, you probably feel the same way. It was good. It really was. Good group of people. Mr. Stevens, Mr. Scotsless, Mr. Bernard, and myself, and Ms. Cabri, and Mary Spinner, and Robert.
So,
Great.
with that completed, then Selectman Livingston and I and others will be up for the Water and Sewer Rate Review Committee. Will be convening again shortly. Ms. Cabri will be factoring in the capital requests that impact water and sewer, but we have a meeting coming up
March?
in March.
When do you usually,
In March,
those?
the committee will make a presentation to the Board of Selectmen. Is it March 2nd?
March 2nd is our next water and sewer meeting.
Yeah.
So I
In
would
April,
say
probably?
we'll probably, because Tuesday the 3rd would be the Selectmen meeting, I would say we should, hopefully, let's aim for 17th.
Yeah, that's
Of
about
March.
right. So,
17th of-
yeah, so we'll be coming, the water sewer rate piece will be coming together. The Finance Committee has concluded its budget hearings, having met with all of the respective departments. The Personnel Board is committed to completing the non-union personnel compensation study, and we'll be having a public hearing on that proposed study in March, and ultimately a warrant article on the spring town meeting. The town meeting would have to approve that study. So that process is underway.
Sorry, what study?
This
The
is the
non-
study that
the-
started before, I think Janice was even on the board, right? The woman that came before us? that was
Yes,
supposed to
the
be 2 months?
non-union personnel,
Remember the woman that
non-union,
came in that was doing the study? It was a lot, you may not even been on the board.
from
It's been-
HRS. It's been
It's been
almost
way
2
too long.
years, yeah.
No,
So,
I don't.
so this is
Yeah,
the study
so
of the
you may not even get on. It's
non-union
been
compensation,
absurd.
and looking at the grid, and their goal, there'll be a public hearing, because there has to be, but there'll be a public hearing in March on that, and then ultimately, a warrant article for town meeting, consideration on the grid and, the study, findings. The Regional School Committee presented their preliminary budget just about a week and a half ago. We'll have more discussions on that.
Has that meeting been rescheduled?
Moving forward. We're in the process of
I know it
scheduling
was
that with
same
the
night that
storm
Mr. Herron was over at the school too, the school had scheduled.
to discuss that. So the budget process is underway. Some initial, some initial challenges that we have. The Minuteman Neshoba Health Group met today and voted the health insurance rates for FY16, and we're looking at about a 9.7% increase. Now,
Thank you.
there was one year that we had almost a 17% increase. There are some years we've had, last year was actually
Down,
a good
right?
year, down year. I sent to the board, you probably haven't gotten to it yet, a memo that Mr. Johnston prepared on that meeting, so it breaks it down, so you can see that. We'll discuss this more. And the Insurance Advisory Committee is called a meeting for February 9th at 10 a.m. here. This is composed of the various union representatives to sort of just discuss the issue of health insurance as we move forward. Lastly, I just wanted to mention on the administrative update, a reminder that on Tuesday, February 24th at 7 p.m., the Board of Selectmen will be conducting the stormwater rate public hearing. We will begin to promote that through the various media, as well as have the preliminary presentation up there. But I think it's imperative that residents and businesses alike attend that meeting.
And we should notify the businesses also, if we can somehow.
Right.
That's on
And
the 24th?
that's the 24th. That's your off week, off meeting
We
week.
don't have any off.
No.
Yeah, you don't have any off this month. So, with that, the second item I have is from the CPC, the Community Preservation Committee, grant agreement for Habitat for Humanity for funding. The agreement that is in your packet it has been reviewed also by town council and myself, is designed, and Habitat for Humanity has reviewed it as well, and I'm looking for, respectfully, a vote for approval and signature by the chair. This agreement addresses, and this is no reflection on Habitat, but addresses concerns folks had with the $100,000 that, if I can just real quickly, that the grant funds are only to be used in connection with the creation of new duplex housing units through the new construction on Central Ave in Ayer, Massachusetts. Under no circumstances are the funds to be used to renovate or improve existing affordable housing units. Habitat for Humanity is solely responsible for documenting how the grant is used and shall account to the CPC on written request. The agreement makes it incumbent upon Habitat for Humanity to account for all of the expenditures, including actual submission of the paperwork. And that's actually to protect the town and to protect Habitat, and to make sure, if you remember, the will of town meeting on October of 2014 was up to $100,000. So that it's so it's all accounted for. So I would be, through the chair of the CPC, just respectfully looking for a vote to approve the Community Preservation Act grant agreement and for signature by the chair.
And do we have a way of, I mean, are they gonna itemize what they're doing with this? Because that was my biggest concern, as I expressed at town meeting. I think it's too much money, but I want to make sure that they're showing us exactly where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so I make a motion that the Board of Selectmen approve the Community Preservation Act grant agreement between the town of Ayer and Habitat for Humanity, North Central Massachusetts, as presented in the packet.
I second the motion, and I'll call the vote. Janice?
Aye.
The chair says aye. Motion passes.
Okay, thank you. And then number 3, the board already acted on, and again, appreciate the board's patience on this, but with your vote and signature tonight, with the purchase and sales agreement, the old Central Fire Station has been sold.
Are you going to put a big for sale sign? Because I was supposed to get balloons.
I know, we got to get you a balloon, so, yes.
Let's get it. It's gone. So, just a couple things, Robert. Are you all set?
Yeah, that concludes my report, Mr. Chair.
And, I'll ask Janice's opinion on this. I'd like to find out, and I know I keep harping on this, so tell me if I'm crazy. I want to
Crazy.
Thank you. The windows. I want Mr. Sherman here, and I know he's working on it, but it drives me crazy when I hear I'm working on it, because I really want to know what he's working on.
Okay.
And I want to know what we can do. If there's anything people we can reach out to, because I feel like we're just, I mean, I can feel the breeze right now, these windows, as I pointed out before, but I don't want to wait. I mean, this is a great project the town funded tonight.
Now it's like a year.
Yeah, so I mean, construction
Coming up on a
prices, even though gas went down, construction prices have skyrocketed because of the amount of building.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can we get
a resolution,
or
conclusion.
even a meeting
Yes.
with Mr. Sherman or something where, and I know he's working on it because he told me to, give him a call, but I'd like to do it with the board.
Yep.
And make a decision on, or see if we can get this historic guy, and it drives me crazy that he can sit in Cambridge and say no.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
They'd already be in, and see you later.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I'd like to get that. I'd also like to know, I'm sorry, I just remember these things that the GPS on the trucks, has Mark moved forward with the trial?
From what I understand, in speaking to him before the storm, that 2 had been installed, but he told me I will confirm with him the status on that and communicate that to the board. You're talking about the GPS trial?
Yeah, but I think right now it's a good tool for the DPW because...
He needed the money, so it's in the 16 budget, I thought. Was that what?
That was some of it,
Okay.
but then he had mentioned to me that he had installed 2, so let me get the
Yeah, no, I'm not-
clarification.
yeah.
But to Carly's point too, there
I would
was
love
a
to have them now because you get people that say, oh, the plow hasn't been by my house, and we've heard that, and we know it probably was, so I think it would be a good thing for them to have.
Well, unfortunately, the plow was probably by their house at 2 a.m. and then by the time they got up,
these guys,
I've seen it myself, and I'm like, I know the plow had to come by.
Yeah, no, they're working hard. So
I just didn't see it that night.
and like I said, the town's working great with the snow. We may have an issue moving forward if we, get another 2 feet of snow. We're really gonna have to sit down and consider where we're gonna put it, how we're gonna get rid of it, but, the DPW has been really working with us.
Yeah.
They have, and I met with the superintendent this afternoon, and we do understand, this is of epic proportions, this snow, but has discussed putting together a plan for a staging area for snow, whether that's closing, whether that's a lot, or those details have to be worked out, but have a short-term staging area so that we can get the snow at least out of these tight places.
Up on the hill.
Right, put it somewhere, and it's not going to stay there permanently, and then move it, because that has been a challenge, and we do appreciate everybody's patience. And he did inform me that the water department and the
I saw 'em.
fire
They did a great
department
job. They're open.
I've uncovered all of the hydrants.
And residents have been great,
And
too.
residents have been great too, so that's a huge thing, as you probably saw in the news. In one town, they went to 3 hydrants before
Well,
one worked.
Chief Pedrazi had, 4 towns at Vitasoy last night. There was
Yeah.
hoses all over the
Right.
place, so,
Exactly.
they were
Yeah.
accessible, so that, good thing.
And just, if I may, Mr. Chair, too, just because
Absolutely.
there've been some inquiries too, at this time, as far as the town of Ayer is concerned, there are no issues with any town buildings or the schools in Ayer in terms of the roofs. As we begin to get into this, the building,
fortunate with
the
the
building
winds and the
commissioner,
light
the
snow.
fire chief, and the DPW superintendent, who is an engineer, they take this very serious, but just, there've been some inquiries about that, and at this time, there are no issues at either of the schools in Ayer or any of the town
No,
buildings.
it's been so windy, thankfully.
Yeah.
A lot of it is blown off, so we don't have the issue we had back in March. And the school has been very appreciative of Mr. Jasperson, too. I know Mary's been in constant contact with him, so we got a couple emails from the school committee thanking everybody for that. So it's probably going to get worse before it gets better, but...
Stop saying that.
Well, I just, you know what it is?
I'm with you, Janice.
But, no, I agree, but what I heard on the way here, I wanted to cry.
I missed 2 days of work last week. The base was closed. The base has already been closed.
Yeah,
This
I know.
keeps up. I'm not even going to remember where I'm supposed to
I know.
drive through.
We may be meeting. But and in terms of downtown, we've had some complaints. That was planned for Monday. We had another 20 inches of snow. That is a costly effort for the town. We do it, but I want to make it clear to the residents that's not. That is a courtesy for downtown. That costs quite a bit of money. We need detail officers. We need the entire DPW crew for an entire night. So I know we've had some complaints from residents down there, but in my opinion, that's the last thing we do in this instance. My stomach's growling.
Oh, I thought that was mine.
Yeah,
The DPW did widen the
Yeah.
street to the curbs today, and tomorrow at 10 p.m., they will remove all of the snow. And it can't be done, people think it can be done
No.
during the day. We tried that once in the
It will
winter of
be a nightmare.
2010,
Yeah.
and they were backed up all the way to
Yeah.
Littleton.
And the sad part is that, we have this conversation every year.
Right.
And it's that we all want that instant gratification, and that's what's going on.
No, I
But
agree.
these guys, they worked very well. Chief Murray did a wonderful job,
the Facebook,
posting
yeah.
on
Yeah,
Facebook.
he did.
And, I got to the point where I was, caged in. I'm like, okay,
you
he's
get a lot of
letting me know
compliments for
what's
that.
going on in the world, and it was great. And, all of them. And the part, and you pointed it out, was the fire department, the DPW, and the police department all working as teams.
Yep.
And they did a phenomenal job.
So downtown will get done. We're doing our best. I really don't want to hear about the complaining because they're working as hard as they can. So if you want to complain, come see me, I guess. But we're working on it, and hopefully, if it doesn't snow, they will have it. They will have it complete Monday. I'm sorry, tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yep.
For the next round.
Yeah, and there's a lot of snow down there, but
Yeah.
we've gotten about 5 feet in 6 days. But anyway, that's where I am with that. And then, I'm sorry, the grant writer, was that something you were looking into? I know we couldn't hire them, but...
I had issued a memo to the board. We
Yeah.
had that discussion.
Yeah, I
sort
didn't
of
know if we were
concluded.
going, you couldn't set but I thought we were gonna look into...
You were gonna contact Mass Development.
Yes.
Yes,
got it, okay.
and with the transition,
That's a little harder
Oh,
up
that's
there.
right.
Yes.
Have they get the replacement yet?
no, so,
A rudderless
Okay,
ship.
that's like really kind of bad leadership, I'm just saying.
Maybe we can take over.
Yeah, so once that.
Okay, I just
new-
want to keep it,
Yeah.
I know you're busy with the budget, but I
Yeah.
just want to make sure because I forget sometimes too. All right. Sounds
Mr.
good.
Chair, what I'll do for the next meeting, which is this, your next regular meeting is the 17th.
Yeah.
For the.
Pretty busy too, Carl.
Yeah, I know there's a lot on it, but under my report, I will have a budget warrant schedule for the board, with all the key dates and
Yeah.
everything by then. And also, I just lost my train of
Don't
thought.
you hate that?
All right,
Do it all.
it'll come back to me,
Yeah,
but
that's
anyway,
fine.
so.
Yeah, it'll be
okay,
there.
Yep.
And can Mr. Sherman have an update or at least?
Yeah,
an
we
update?
will have an update.
And I don't mean it, I know he's working on it, and I don't mean in any
Yeah,
way that
no.
it's Dan. I just I want us to make a decision on, because
That's
if we just
fair,
sit and wait,
yep.
it'll never happen. So,
Yep.
Mary?
Mr. Chairman, what exactly are you working on? Because they said.
Well, that's what I want to know. Very good, thank you, that's my point. And are we going to change the formula on the windows? Because, is Anderson
Well, that was
able-
one of the things.
Is Anderson able to do that? We're not putting storm windows on, and we're not putting windows we paint, sorry. I mean,
Right. I mean, those were options
I mean,
for
thermal
Mass
paint.
Historic. We were looking at a composite approach, meaning changing the composite.
So there's
Remember, we
no
had
maintenance,
wood.
there's no painting. It looks phenomenal.
And to see if there were any other options that fit within the parameters of the original proposal, which is a good proposal.
And are
So-
they, Carly, you may know about this. this is an opinion. Is this a legally bound opinion?
Yeah, because it's written into the the restriction.
So it's in the restriction of the building?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we need different windows.
I've got that. I've got the GPS
Okay.
update. The grant writer, as soon
And
as.
it doesn't have to all be at once. I
No,
just
no, no,
don't
but
wanna
they- no,
lose it. I
yeah.
know you guys keep like a matrix in the office too. I'm just.
Yeah, and we'll get a schedule for all of you, a draft schedule for the balance of the year, as they say, as
Okay.
we move towards
Yeah, no,
town
everything's
meeting.
been great. I think everything's working great. I just, I don't want to lose time with this. Because,
Mhm.
right now, we really need to get this settled so they can hopefully
Mm-hmm.
get this done. And if, maybe we can appeal, I don't even know if there's anybody to appeal to, right? There's no one that wants to talk to us. Some of the relatives said they're not going to change their mind. That's basically what he told me. So, we move ahead
Mhm.
somehow. Because I don't want to drop the project. I don't want to speak for you, Janice, but I think it's silly to not do
No,
it.
I think.
No.
We have the funding, we need to upgrade the building.
I think we have to make sure that all avenues have been pursued,
Correct.
so.
So maybe we can the board come up with a plan, or maybe Dan will have something that we can vote on and move forward, if you can kind of get him going on that for the 17th.
Yeah, and I remembered, Mr. Chair, Selectman Livingston, the other thing for the 17th was those the LED study, all the
That was-
energy
yeah.
stuff, I will have for the 17th.
That would need a town meeting approval, right? Because it's funding, or?
Well, it depends, but the Energy Committee was going to originally meet on Thursday, but with the storm,
Sure.
everything, but for the 17th, it was the LED,
And the streetlights,
the
right?
streetlights,
The
and
purchasing of them, right?
the purchase in the solar
And the
fields.
school,
Yeah.
would like to, somehow get involved with us on that too. They're.
On the solar?
Well, not the solar, but
Oh.
also the LED lights.
Okay.
If we can do this as a town, or,
Yeah.
but the savings is dramatic, and if we could.
Because we had planned for the 17th for you, the board,
Yeah,
to receive
and
an update.
I'd like to
so-
make it a town-wide thing. We do
Okay.
we do the DPW, we do this building, we
Mm-hmm.
do the fire. I know the savings in my house is about $100 a month just from switching to LED lights. It's absolutely amazing. And my kids couldn't shut off a light to save their life, but, so I'd like to keep up on that. And I do know there's grants for that too, because I was talking to Mass Save today on some energy stuff, and they said there's definitely, grant money for towns to, especially green communities, so
Yep.
that's something we could pursue too.
All right.
Good. Good meeting. That's pretty much it, right? Well, I guess that was my selectmen's questions. Janice, you have anything? Sorry, I monopolized the last 20 minutes. She's asleep.
Wake me when he's done. I love how he says, "No, I got no questions," and it's like, "Oh, wait a
you know
minute,
me.
I thought of
You know
some."
me. I didn't eat some little.
Okay. No. The only thing I'm going to say is that the draft town meeting guide that had been presented at the last meeting, we haven't had a chance to kind of work on and get together, but that hopefully should be on the agenda for approval for the 17th.
And we're going to have that, right? That's the plan? That's going to
Yeah.
be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It just needs a
We just got to
tweak.
throw it to Mark right? Send it to council to make sure.
Yeah, we
we're-
just gotta actually.
No, it's just it's the
Melding.
resident guide.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
just
I
the
didn't know-
resident
I didn't
guide.
know
No,
if you
no.
changed anything in the
No,
wording.
no,
Okay.
no, no. It's just that resident guide that was it allegedly existed, nobody knew about because it had been locked up, and then, we'd come up
Yeah, we
with
gotta-
one, and then we found out there was one, so we're just
I
making
like
sure
that
that it
idea, though.
works.
I like the fact
You
that
know?
you go to town meeting and a no vote does this, and a yes vote,
Yeah.
or yay or a nay. I
Well,
think
the nice
think
thing
it's a good
about
idea.
having the guide is that, people go to the website who maybe have never been to a town meeting and now want to start going to town meetings, because sometimes as you get older, you want to do these things. Then they have a better idea as to what it's for.
I think with the board working together better, I've seen more people at town meeting. I know people are more, no one wanted to look at the stuff that used to go on here, so.
Exactly, yeah, so, but,
I've seen
it's
newer
just,
people, which
it's
is
just
exciting.
nice, and somebody, if they move from another town, they might, want to see if Town of Ayer does it slightly
And
different
Cindy's-
than another town.
Correct, and Cindy's been doing a really good job about promoting a lot of things on the Facebook page, and I know she's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we had talked
Selectman
yesterday.
Livingston has been attended on the website effort.
Yes, yeah, I had gone to the last IT meeting, because we're looking at updating the town website.
Great.
Because, it's just flat.
Yeah,
And
it's-
it needs some
Yes.
life.
Yeah, and I agree.
And, kind
hard
of
to
a
navigate
reorganizing and a little more user-friendly, and
New
Cindy
town
has a
flag.
lot of wonderful ideas and everything, and I think that if everything goes just by the quick little thing that we were looking at the last time we met, it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna be very user-friendly, and of course, Susan has gotten a lot of stuff more online and everything, so, yeah, it's gonna have a much better
No, I agree.
organization.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
also, what was the other thing? Online permits.
Yes.
Yep.
For me, and I like Gabe, and I like chatting with him, but
Yep.
it's hard for me as a small business owner to come see Gabe.
Right.
At 8 o'clock when I start my day at 6:30 to come here, pull a permit, and he's great. It's quick. The process, but and
That's what ties into
Yep,
what Selectman
that-
Livingston
yeah.
was saying, was the
Yeah.
online permitting interface through the website and have it icon driven.
And it's very easy. Gabe, I go in there and he says, "How much is the job?" 15,000. He says, "All right, the permit is $250," and I write him a check. You could do that online, and then Westford does it. I did it the other night at 2 in the
It
morning.
does make
and
it
I
easier.
yeah,
It
mail
does
the
make
check.
it easier for everybody.
It's easier for Gabe too.
It's easier for Gabe. But yeah, I know that right now, just kind of a preliminary draft for the website is that, like he mentioned, you're going to have a town meeting section, you're going to have your, town clerk. So it's going to be a lot
Take a look
more
at Westford's.
user-friendly. I think that's actually one of the ones
Yeah.
we've been looking
Yeah,
at. Yeah,
that's
there
it.
was there happened to be 3 town websites
Chelmsford
that I
is
had
very good,
looked
too.
at. Quickly,
was one of them.
and
Yep.
it was one of them.
Yep, yeah, they're good. And Chelmsford's very good, too.
We used as kind of a guideline. So yeah, we're kind of looked at a couple of town websites just to kind of see how they organize it.
Sure, I do that with
And
other companies
everything.
for my stuff too.
You
I
know,
see what people are doing.
But
Get
it's
great
just going to
ideas.
make it pop a little bit more. So
And we also, I'm sorry, the Gabe thing we had talked about. We need to meet with Gabe and see what is going to help that department in terms of either secretarial, or we need to make a decision on that, and we need his input too. I know we had talked about hiring a full-time building inspector. That's not going to happen. Gabe's in the union, so we have to.
Right.
I think we need to make it easier for him. I go into his office. There's 10 guys in there. He's pretty good at it, but then that's all the paperwork and stuff. And if there's someone here on the off days that you can file a permit with, if you can come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
that's why online would
Yeah.
help too.
Yeah,
and
no,
and it
absolutely.
would also be more cost effective.
But I know we have the
if we
funding
can
there
do that,
for
Right.
the building
you know?
department. Yeah.
No, and,
Right.
and
But I
respectfully,
mean-
the board needs to decide on that.
Yeah. No. I'd
Yeah,
like
it
to
would
get
be,
that.
because,
Yeah.
quite honestly, this is a conversation that we've been kind of having for a
Yeah, a
while.
long
and
time.
Oh, yeah.
We've really passed the, and get off the
Yeah.
pot.
So Gabe is
thing.
our building inspector, so we need to. I know he's got an assistant because he told me go anytime to pull up. I have to pull a permit in Harvard. He said my assistant's there. You can file over there. That's how they do it in Harvard. But we need, especially if we're getting possibly grocery stores and Wendy's, and we need. He needs help.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, agree. It's about the customer service.
Yeah.
And yeah, the internet the web will address a piece of it, but it's also the customer service.
No,
Yeah.
and he's good. Gabe
It's
does
like
what
when
he can.
Livingston's correct, it's time to bring it to conclusion.
Yeah.
It's overtime.
No,
It's
I agree.
overtime,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, and we need his input on what we. I know he
Yeah.
gave us some, but
Yeah.
I think before it was a little more adversarial because he felt like we were trying to get rid of him. I like Gabe a lot actually, and I think we just need to make that department strong, whether it's an assistant inspector or
We
a
can-
clerical with
Right.
But I'd like to.
Some things need to be revamped.
Yeah, and I think Gabe's in favor of that, so can we put that
Yeah.
on?
Yep.
Maybe you can talk to Gabe in the meantime to see. I don't think we can do it the 17th, right? It's too cramped.
Yeah,
Give me a little
probably.
book, Terry.
Probably not the 17th, but it will have to be part of the budget meetings anyway, so
Sure.
we'll,
Right.
but we'll, yeah, it needs
You know,
to be
we need to do
resolved.
it for the budget, and it
Yeah.
needs to go before town meeting, correct, or what it?
Well, it'd be part of the omnibus
Yeah.
budget.
Which that money's in there, it's just a matter of what we're doing with it, right? For the full-time inspector?
Correct. Town meeting has approved the funding twice,
Okay. Yeah,
so.
we've done nothing with it.
Yeah.
So I think we need to do it this year, what would make a decision on what.
You realize what's gonna happen if we go to town meeting and ask one more question in regards to this, right?
Right, but we'll have a definitive
Let's have a
proposal.
definitive proposal with the building inspector's
Right.
approval. That works best for the town.
Yeah.
Because so much going on. All right, sorry to task you, all this stuff's coming in my
No,
head.
no, selectmen's questions.
Yeah, I would recommend, since the 17th is looking kind of busy, that last item, unless he has a issue
No,
with that,
I-
is maybe hitting a benchmark of 3 March
Okay.
for that meeting.
Yeah, because we need to get Gabe and
Yeah.
Yeah.
some ideas, and I know Carly, you had a couple ideas too, just in
Yeah,
passing when we
and
were
maybe
talking
by
about it,
then
that were good,
we
so-
can do the budget items, you know, the different,
Yeah.
okay.
It just, this needs to get settled. I think
Yeah.
that he's on the verge of being overwhelmed. I know he does a good job of it, but I think with everything coming in, we don't want to be caught with our pants down where, you know, people are mad when they're trying to develop, or, you know, things are slowing down because we
Yep.
can't get, you know, things done. And that's not a shot at Gabe, it's just, it could, you know, very well happen with everything that's going on in town here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Sorry, that was extended the meeting, but it was a good discussion.
Okay, all right, well then.
Got the minutes?
Got the minutes. So I make a motion that the board approve the meeting minutes of January 20th, 2015 as presented in the packet.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Chair says aye. Minutes are approved. And again, we are incredibly up to date. Carly, thank you. I say that because when I first got on the board, they were like 6 months behind because we would sit here until 10:30, and then by the time it was, yeah.
I'm too neurotic to allow.
Yeah, no, I am too. So
Well, that and we had to 5 drafts.
Yeah, and nothing. Yeah, it was.
And then it got a little
5,
confusing because they were always printed out and you're like, which one?
and they were like a packet.
Which one am
So,
I looking at?
Yeah.
Here's the one that was done at 5 after 2.
Oh, one more thing. The Sandy Pond thing. Are we gonna?
Oh, yeah, when are they scheduled?
This,
The
the
No,
17th.
no,
That's
yeah,
it,
but
yeah.
the parking down there. I mean, there's nothing we can do now, but.
The Parks Commission is gonna talk about it by virtue of you bringing it up at the last meeting, but there's no space. I mean, there's.
Yeah,
not-
Mark thought that he could get 4 or 5 more spaces there without intruding. So I mean, it's just, I mean, that
When
might
is
help.
that meeting? Do you remember?
The end of February, but.
I'm going to try to attend
My
that.
talking,
Oh,
yeah,
actually, Jeff
I
asked me to
think-
come. Yeah.
Right, Jeff would like you to
Mhm.
be there, and also at this point, from what I understand from Jeff, any changes would be under the Parks Commission.
Oh yeah, no,
review.
absolutely, yeah,
But yeah, he thought if you went to that meeting, and he was gonna reach out to you.
yeah. No, he did. I saw him on
It's
Saturday.
the end of
and,
this month, isn't it? February
We're just
24th.
Last Thursday.
and it's tough for him. But I mean, if there's any leeway at all, we should do as much as we can down there. And I know.
The challenge there is the town of Ayer has such a great asset with Sandy Pond
Absolutely.
and that
It's
beach
the
and
19th.
the development of that beach. And
send that to me,
it's
Carlos,
one of
so I
the
don't
few
think-
beaches that doesn't charge. And so word about great assets spreads across the region. And
Wyman's
so,
Beach is now closed in Westford, where everybody.
right,
used to
so
go down.
we have, so I think that discussion that the Parks Commission will have will be the place.
And we
for-
are on the covenants of the grant that was. And does that ever run out? Like, is there like the statute? Have you guys seen it? Exactly what it says in terms of.
Yes. Because the CDBG or federal funds were used to develop the waterfront, which was the correct thing to do.
Oh, absolutely, it's great.
There's a provision within those federal funds that you cannot discriminate, and a lowercase d, discriminate access to. So in other words, it has to be open to everybody, meaning like the parking.
Yeah.
In the city of Fitchburg, we had a, quote, city pool that we used similar funds to develop when I was there. And the Parks Commission in Fitchburg had looked at charging to use the pool. Not a huge sum, but like
Sure.
$3 a family, and you can't charge. So I think that's one of the things that we
Yeah.
will discuss with the commission.
Well, my thought was, could we, for free, give parking to Ayer residents in the parking spots? Could that be preferential, you know, if they just got a sticker, you know, and that said that they were an Ayer resident, and that parking was just, I mean, we're not restricting the beach, but, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. We'll talk
No,
about it with the
I
commission.
know, I'm
yeah.
just trying to help out, because
No,
I think it's a safety issue for all of us, all the people
Yeah.
there too. It's scary when you go by there and the sun in your eyes and there's,
Oh, it's always been like that.
yeah, and then now all the stuff that's sticking out, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
well, it's just something to keep, I know they're interested, it's just.
Yep.
Maybe we get another federal grant.
It was worse when the candy store was across the street.
Maybe so was the parking lot across the street, but maybe someday. And then the lot down, I believe, is too far down on Snake Hill Road. Isn't that way down that the town owns? I mean, it'd be a walk, right? That
Yeah.
lot down on the left.
Right, but the
yeah.
issue is you still get will they'll park wherever they can. You know, everybody wants to be at
Well,
the
that's
front
it. You
door.
can put 100 parking spots out here, and then everybody will park in the front. I mean, you know how it is. So.
Right.
But okay, so the 19th, probably, if you
19th.
could just
Yeah,
email
I'll
me that,
email you tomorrow.
that'd be great. Yeah, I know Jeff mentioned it Saturday when I saw him. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, I make a motion to adjourn.
Seconded?
All in favor?
Aye.
Chair says aye. Very good meeting, very quick.